Well, ladies and gentlemen, here I would like to tell you talking about a debate. Yeah, as you know that we, as the Sarah High School 2 here, would like to join the debate competition for NSDC or National School Debating Championship 2024. For this time, we have the selection for the school and then for school level and then the Mojokerto city level and then province level and also national level and international level. So we hope that Sarah High School 2 become the winner of the competition results, and all of you here are going to be succeed in the competition results. Okay, well now talking about the here, as you know that in debate we know about the topic here. There are some topics, for example like this: politics, health, economy, war, education, and so on. So from the topic here, there are some motion. From the motion here, we should choose about which one the motion that we are going to compete in the debate itself, or we talk or discuss in the debate itself. For example, this one. This house will ban smoking in public places. As you know that talking about smoking sometimes we can say it's really dangerous. And then for the others say that smoking is a must because they cannot do something or doing the hobby, doing the activities without smoking. So it's okay. But now, talking about the urgency. What's the urgency? They say in line with the environment, in line with the disease, or it's in line with the rights. So later on, you should debate in line with this kind of motion. Well, so for the first year, as you know that in the debate, there are two teams. The affirmative teams or positive teams, and then the negative teams on the opposition team. So for each teams, there are consist of 3 members. First speaker, second speaker, and third speaker. And also there are some required speakers here for the both teams. And then for the required speaker, only for the first and second speaker. So later on, we would like to go into practice talking about this kind of motion. And then for the speaker, you should come forward to present your argument or things argument itself. And then for the judges or the adjudicator, it's in front of you here. Mostly about generally talking about the adjudicator is about 3 adjudicators for each competition. Well, now I would like to give you the example talking about the debate itself. For example, this house will ban the smoking in public places. Well, as the positive team here, as the first speaker, should deliver about the motion itself or give the general theme line. Well, for example like this. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we as the positive house absolutely we support and agree with the motion itself that this house would ban smoking in public places. First of all, we would like to say talking about what is smoking itself. As we know that talking about smoking is in line with the activities that we inhale the cigarette itself. And then from the cigarette itself, it's produced the smoke. And the smoke here is really dangerous. So that's why we really support we should ban the smoking in public places itself because it's related with the health problems or the disease environment problem. So later on, the second speaker would like to stay in line with the health point of view, and then the third speaker would like to tell you or deliver about the environment point of view. But later on, the negative of the house here should prove to us talking about why they shouldn't to ban the smoking in public places itself. Well, here I would like to say that smoking is to be banned because in line with the positive argument itself, we strongly believe and absolutely smoking is really dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all my case. Thank you.
I support this motion in public health point of view. So imagine if you were a father and when you smoke in public there was a teenage child who inhaled cigarette smoke, it could damage the child and damage the children. And also personal health in the child, it could cause worse illness and then could from future plans, future for the child. And banning smoking in public places will help reduce waste and environment hazard, making public spaces cleaner and safer for everyone. And prohibiting smoking in public places in effect of social responsibility that shows a community to public health and safety. So that's why we strictly and strongly prohibit smoking in public because the impact it was so bad. people and from people in social.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am here as the first speaker of the opposition team. My name is Reno, and the second speaker here is Nicholas, and the third speaker here is Kati. And we are talking about the motion. This house would ban smoking in public places. And as we hear from the first speaker of the affirmative teams, that they don't give the parameters of this debate right now. So I will give these parameters right now. That we only talk about smoking in open public places, like an outdoor one, like a park, or etc. And then for the team split here, I will talk about the rights of smoking itself. Nicholas will talk about the common sense, and Nafi will talk about the psychological POV of this smoking itself. And as we hear from the opposition team, that smoking itself is bad for health and other people too in public places. Well, that is low-key, right? But I think for the right itself, it's legal to smoke in public places, and it's their rights to smoke in public places. And that's why I think it shouldn't be banned in public places, because it's their rights.
So my name is Kota, and I'm the second speaker of the affirmative team, and I'm here to deliver our opinion. So as the first speaker of the opposition team stated that smoking in public is rights and it's legal and people have their own rights. But with that right, it also affects other people's rights of fresh air. And also, smoking has so much threat to our environment, and how people would mostly like to discard cigarettes into places they aren't supposed to, such as in the parks and other. And this would cause a lot of pollutions to our environment, such as water and other stuff. And some of the cigarettes would also contaminate our resources of food, such as vegetables and other. That's all that I could say.
So here I am as the second speaker of the opposition team. I want to borrow the argument from the first speaker of affirmative team and the second speaker of affirmative team. As Ms. Najwa said, that it could damage when further smoking nearby the children or teenager, it could damage the health of their children and the teenager. So I want to talk about the common sense of a father here. So it's a common sense that when we met a smoker nearby, we should avoid them for our own good. But in this case, it is a child. So they doesn't have a common sense about that. So the father should have a consciousness that when he smokes, he shouldn't smoke around children. He shouldn't smoke around children. So it's basically the father fault and not the children. And the second speaker, Miss Kai said that it would affect the fresh air. Also, smoking is held so much threat in our environment. It causes the pollution of water, etc., and also pollute the vegetable. I want to borrow this statement that the threat in smoking is worse than you explained about earlier, that it causes the water pollution. Smoke, as we know, smoking causes a smoke. I think that smoke doesn't affect water, and as we talk about the parameter now, as Reno said, the parameter is ban smoking in public places, and vegetable is not in public places, and water is not in I think that not in public places, but public places such as river, lake, etc. We talk about the park, city hall, and etc. And city hall and park are not containing so many vegetables and much water to be polluted by smoker. And lastly, Kai said that it could be the causes of global warming. I think that smoking is not the only cases of global warming. The most global warming causes is the what you call carbon dioxide. That is the most troublemaker of global warming. So I think I could tell to you. Thank you.
So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Me as the third speaker would like to deliver the conclusion. I want to say that there is no reason left to permit smoking in public places. Banning smoking is not just for us, but for this whole wide world. So, for everyone who has to live in this whole wide world after us, not just us humans. Like my first and second speakers say that smoking is not just for us, but also the environment, for the plant, for the animal, and of course for the trees. Don't blame. Public place is not just about park, cities, and no. Those states that just public places. There's a lot of place, and don't blame green plant atau tanaman hijau. Jangan meremehkan keberadaan tanaman hijau. It's everywhere. We live because of them, because of that green plant. And if we blame because we don't care about smoking in public places, asapnya itu will be kena plantnya itu, and it's not a good idea. Dan kita nggak boleh ngeblame hal sekecil itu like that. And then I mean, like, if we can minimize, why not? Gitu kan? So we're not blind and we're not deaf. We know that we live because of them. We live because of the plant. We can grow because our father. And then smoking in private area, like your house, is alright. But one more time, not in public places. If you wish to go out into the public, make sure you smoke a cigarette before you leave, so you don't become part of the people. Become the part of people who can reach our children, our future, and our earth. Because of you smoking in public places. That's why we, as from the affirmative team, would like to really say that we
must ban smoking in public places. Like, I mean, don't underestimate small children, okay? Like, don't blame that also. It's because of smoking in public that small children can learn and make their own conclusion. We can minimize by not smoking in public places. So, thank you.
Right? Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm sorry. I think it's alright because even if we smoke in our house, it also causes the damage too. So the point is not strong. And banning smoking in public places. Why would we ban the smoke in public places if we can create a smoking area? So it would not interrupt others. So smokers can be apart from the crowd. They can smoke, after that they can join the crowd again. So it's a win-win solution. And the oxygen is not only from plant, but it's also from a sea, come from the ocean. And yeah, I think that's all that I can say to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Okay, so before I would say thank you for the opportunity. My name is Muhammad Rizal Alditrif as the first speaker that has been given for this change. As a preposition theme, this house would ban smoking in public space. Smoking is something that has two sides, like a double-edged sword. In the development of the world of health, in fact, smoking has contributed to the increases in lung cancer rates. According to some researchers, there are a total of 40% of people will be died because affected by lung cancer due to smoking habits. The presence of cigarettes clearly causes various losses in the world of health. Apart from active smokers, the people around smokers are also exposed to the toxic substances contained in cigarettes. Every element in cigarettes is very dangerous, from the cigarette steam to the smoke. As according to research, it contains nicotine and other dangerous substances that threaten human life. Financial losses are also felt due to excessive cigarette consumption, which are also burdens, costs, and that could be used for other positive things. Said by the opposition team, they say that everyone has the right to smoke. The opposition team even says that smoking is a hobby. Then what about drug users? They also have rights, but this is detrimental and can have serious consequences. It is the same as drug users who are addicted. Smokers only think about their rights and short-term impacts. Apart from that, in public spaces, everyone also has the right to feel comfortable. If they smoke, then it will disturb the temporary comfort. And yeah, maybe the smoker could use the smoke special area.